It's Brooke and Chad, weekday mornings, 6 to 9 on Power 107.5 FM.
So, McDonald's opened its first restaurant in San Bernardino, California in 1940.
It was today.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's a long
Celebrating the
time
anniversary.
ago.
So, fun facts. It's the world's largest fast food restaurant chain. The founder was Ray Kroc. It originally sold hot dogs, not hamburgers.
I did not know that.
And fries were not on their menu.
That is so weird. Could you imagine hot dogs at McDonald's? No. And no fries?
No, come on now.
Their fries are the number one, I think.
They're the bomb diggity.
Yeah. You said the bomb diggity.
A new McDonald's opens somewhere every 14 hours.
That is a little extra.
I think it's they're matching Alexander Sonora signs. Anyway, they earn around $75 million US a day.
You just said Alex Sonora signs.
The top 10 busiest McDonald's in the world are all located in Hong Kong.
Oh my goodness. They love us. Hong Kong has the top 10 busiest all over the place. Do you think that's a bit much? Top 10, the busiest and the fastest. They must line up by the groves.
They are lit for some McDonald's.
I mean, obviously. I love it.
There is only one white arch in the world instead of yellow, and it's located in Paris, France.
If I went to Paris, I probably wouldn't go take a picture of this. Would you?
A white arch? I'd be tempted to grab it.
You would want to because it's the
I'd
only
be tempted
one.
to grab some paint. Let's go there and paint that.
I would not even care to visit it. I mean, but I do think that's a little bit cool because, but I think, they're all golden.
Is it?
But that one, why is it white and why is it in Paris? That's what I want to know.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I protest that one.
Me either. If I was in Paris, I would want to eat cheese and bread. But anyway. That's hilarious.
So 7% of the potatoes grown in the United States all go to McDonald's for their fries.
That is so insane.
That's a high number.
That's a massive amount of potatoes. All 7%. That's crazy. Today is McDonald's birthday. So if you stop by today in the drive-thru, you need to give them a birthday shout out. Tell them happy birthday. Cha cha cha.
It's Brooke and Chad, weekday mornings, 6 to 9 on Power 107.5 FM.
Good morning.
Good morning. Does it make it better if you sing it? Good morning.
Yeah, I do. When I get
and
when I get excited or something like that, or I feel like something needs to be done, I'll do that in a normal conversation. Like, oh, did you have a good day?
I like it. We sing a song called "Good Morning, Lord," but sometimes I say, "Good Lord, morning." Anyway, so this is a story that lets you know the importance of taking care of your server. Your waiter or your waitress. Very important. And I'm going to do a little soapbox on this in a minute. I've got something to say. I got something to say. Sister Brooke. So a New York waiter returned a $424,000 check.
Goodness, that's a big check.
Yeah. Returned this check to a customer despite there was no tip left behind. So the story is Armando, a server at Pasties in New York City, a pizzeria there in Harlem, he came across an envelope that one of his customers had left on the table, and it contained a considerable amount of money in it. It was a check for $424,000.
That is no little check. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Evidently, it was a down payment for a condo, and despite the customer not leaving a tip behind, but he left this check behind, the server immediately took the check to the manager. The restaurant contacted the owner of the check, and the owner said, "I am so grateful that the insult we made for not leaving him a tip did not prevent him from doing the right thing." So evidently they knew they didn't leave a tip.
Yeah, they did. That's the first thing that she said when she got there. And she brought it out to the attention, not the server, not the waiter. But what a blessing.
It is a blessing.
If that's your check and you're about to make it go and leave to make a down payment and you leave a cashier's check like that, that's a lot of money. And it makes me excited because, there are people out there, like we hear about people all the time who make good choices, who bless and do stuff like that. And fortunately, it turned out the way that it did. But like what you said earlier, the part that stands out the most is that she didn't, she brought that to the attention, not leaving a tip.
I think if you make good choices, other people will too. They'll follow suit most of the time. Here's the thing. If you are a Christian and you're out at a restaurant and you let your server, your waiter, and your waitress know that you are a Christian and they pick up on that, you had better tip them well, because that is, you are being a witness. And I love it that people occasionally will come across a waiter or waitress that will be receptive to us, and we'll say a prayer for them there in the restaurant. And we've done that several times. But don't go pray for them if you're not going to bless them financially too.
Yeah, here's my thing. If you have it in the budget to go out to have dinner, make sure that you prepare. Make sure that you put aside that money to plant a kingdom seed. And it's not just about the money. You don't have to do an extravagant 20%, 10%. The Lord knows where you're at on your faith level and where you're at financially. But I agree with Chad. You want to bless people where you go. And that's not talking about just paying for the person in the car behind you in the drive-through. You know, you want to leave a tip and stuff. But what I think is amazing is, from the way that I read this story and the way that I read this, I took it like she was apologizing. She noticed and recognized. Sure. He blessed me. I didn't bless him. Right. And she may not be a Christian. She may not, but she may be she's a good person because she recognized. Yep. You know, you don't have to. I mean, you can pay it forward no matter what.
Yeah. So let's recognize those things.
Yes.
Check out Brooke and Chad weekday mornings 6 to 9 on Power 107.5 FM.
And we have on the line with us Ron Ivy. He's getting ready to play high-low with us. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Ron.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am blessed.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great day.
So, Ron, I'll ask you our power topic for today. If you had an entire day, all day, to yourself to do anything that you want, absolutely anything, what would it be?
Sleep.
Me too.
Sleep.
Yes.
I hear you.
All day. All day. That's what I would do.
If I was going to do that, I'd like to be like in a hammock between a couple of trees there on the beach in Hawaii or something. I don't know.
Where the cool breeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sleeping in the woods would be nice.
Yeah, secluded. That would be privacy. Yeah. Only thing to bother you, it might be a bear or two. So just be careful. Just be careful, because you can't hear the bear sneak up on you. You know why? Because they're barefooted.
You are hilarious, Jack.
Okay, let's get ready to play high-low. Enough of my silly jokes. You've been playing high-low with us. Have you been keeping up with it?
Yes, I have.
Yay.
Good.
So we're excited to get your guess.
What is your guess?
57.
So 57 has not been chosen or guessed yet. Let's see if that is high, low, or correct. Congratulations, you won.
Well,
You won high-low.
It's Brooke and Chad weekday mornings 6 to 9 on Power 107.5 FM.